What's going on, guys? It's Apex Boom coming back to you with another video, and today's video is going to be an overview of the live cop that I did on DSM for the Adidas Bape collaboration, Super Bowl collaboration. And in this drop, I'm just going to be showing you exactly what happened, what went down, and things like that. And let me just go ahead and say this right now. I took an L, but it's not for the reason you may think. For some reason, I haven't really been able to check out on my main profile for like any drop these past few days. I've been trying on. I would get like payment fail, contact information. If anything related to contact information was wrong or something about the card. So if you see, well, you're gonna see it obviously, but for anything I've been doing these past few days, it's all been payment declined simply because of something on my card. And I think it may be it must be like some type of error I made that you can't visibly see on my profile, but I just have to delete that one and make a brand new one. Because honestly, I could have easily copped on this drop, and not even to sound cocky or sound. I mean, of course, you want to be confident. Every drop, you don't want to go into it like, oh well, I hope I do. You want to go with a million miles per hour. I got this. But yeah, this drop in particular. You'll see, I had the chance to actually check, and I was literally there submitting payment, but there was an error with my submitting payment due to my card, and I've had this previous issue this past couple times, and I meant to actually swap out and use privacy cards, but I was too lazy and I forgot. So, it's a fat L on my part, but it's like, what can you do except, learn and move on, trial and error to, you get better and better. Practice makes perfect. So in this video, I'm just going to be showing you guys exactly what was going on and what I was doing and how I was staying, focused and everything to make sure, I didn't screw up anything. Alright, so as you can see, I started generating captcha, which means that my task had finally picked up the product. So in my head, I'm like, okay, phase one is done. I picked up the product and I got my captchas out the way. The next thing would be getting through queue, especially with DSM because they have a queue. Typically with DSM and dealing with the queue, I always try to make sure that my monitor delay is extremely low. And the only way to get your monitor delay extremely low without being banned or anything crazy would be to have a lot of proxies or have a great task to proxy ratio. So for example, if you had 5 proxies for every one task, then you could drop it to I'd say 400, 450 or something like that. Just don't, of course, never drop it to 0. That's just straight up ridiculous. I mean, you can to see what happens, but whatever happens is on you. I had nothing to do with it. But seriously, don't do it. Alright, so as you can see, I've gotten to the phase where I'm submitting payment and I'm like, cool, everything's done. I picked up the product, I went through captcha, I got through the queue. Now all that's left to do is submit the payment. So as you can see, what I was talking about earlier, it was having difficulties accepting my payment or processing my payment. So in my head, I'm like, okay, something has to change up because I was too lazy and I took a risk thinking that it would still work, which it obviously didn't. But my advice to you guys will always be, it may not even be many of you out there with this problem, but just in case you ever have this problem, always try to have a few different profiles that you use and not just one as a backup. And you can set those up using privacy cards, and even if you want to go for multiple pair, you can modify your address and things like that, so you're able to call multiple pair, modify your address, change up your name, blah blah blah. But that's for a different video. This is just to tell you to always use different profiles. Well, not even different profiles, but just a backup profile, so you don't end up being in this predicament that I'm in where I could cop the shoe but I can't because I done screwed up my profile somehow. But yeah, you guys, that's about it. I don't want to make the video too long and drawn out like my Dashe 3.0 video, although I will say that was very in-depth in my opinion. But if you guys want more videos like this in the future, or if you guys want me to be more detailed or just anything, just let me know. It's been Apex Boom coming back to you with another video. Make sure you're having a good day, night, evening, whatever you're having, and deuces.